Thank you for viewing Plaza Hotel and Casino's Cybersecurity Awareness Training. We will be covering the key habits that keep our systems and our guests protected every day. Cybersecurity isn't just an IT concern, it is everyone's responsibility. Together, we can protect our company, our data, and our guests.
Our culture is becoming increasingly digital, taking advantage of the tremendous opportunities associated with the use of these new technologies. However, the other side of the coin is that this change brings its own risk. One of the biggest of these is the risk of hacking and data loss. These days, not a week goes by without a media report of catastrophic impacts from cybercrime. All businesses and organizations are targets for computer hackers. Their aims may differ. The first type of aim concerns data theft, involving personal data, confidential information, trade secrets, etc. Then there is monetary theft. An example of this is the money transfer scam. Overloading an information system. This refers to denial of service attacks in which organizations' websites are bombarded with requests to the point of saturation, making them unavailable. Blackmail may then follow with, for example, the hackers carrying out the kind of attack described above and asking for a ransom to release the system. Takeover of the company's computers to commit further attacks. To carry out their attacks, the hackers use technical means, but above all, they exploit the loopholes introduced by human error. This is why combating computer hacking is not just a matter for specialists or a question of technology. It is everyone's concern. The best protection comes from following a few simple rules and practices. Today, protecting our information systems is a matter of survival, since the consequences of such attacks can be significant both in terms of money and reputation, as well as competitive advantage.
Would you be surprised to learn that people, not systems, are the weakest link in cybersecurity? This real-world example demonstrates how hackers exploit trust to gain access to systems. Always confirm the identity of callers before sharing information or taking any action.
What do you think of when I say the word hacker? Some creepy dude in a basement? Well, that's a misconception. What if I told you there's a class of hackers who don't just have social skills? They have more social intelligence than anyone you'll ever meet. David Kennedy is one of them. He's what's known as a social engineer, or a people hacker. His craft is to dupe you into doing things and sharing information you probably shouldn't.
Can I just get your credit card number?
Some use it for illegal activity. In David's case, companies pay him to find out if employees are leaving the company vulnerable. He and his team show us how it's done. Step 1, spoof his number so it looks like he's calling from inside the company, and then call tech support.
Hello, you there? Hello?
Hi, this is Ken. How may I help you?
I was wondering if you can take a look at a website I'm trying to get to. It's for a big customer thing I'm working on for Monday, and I can't seem to get to the website from my computer.
Sure. What's the website? I'll see if I can get to it.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate the help. I mean, it could be a stupid thing. I'm really stuck with computers, but so it's www.survey. That's SURVEY -pro.com.
Yeah, I got a prompt to open. I just clicked open, and I'm at the site now.
Here's what the IT guy doesn't realize. By clicking that link, he's just given David full access to his computer.
Whoa, okay, that's weird. I just hit it and it works. It seems like it's working fine now. Awesome. I don't know what you did, man, but I really appreciate the help.
Hey, no problem. That was easy.
That was it?
We're on this computer right now.
You were able to take over this guy's computer within, I would say, like under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes, yeah. Under 2 minutes, took over his entire computer, and think of it as not just his computer, but it's pretty much a downfall of the entire company.
And this
Artificial intelligence is getting better every day, and hackers use it to their advantage. They can disguise their voice and likeness to resemble people you trust, and even your boss. Remember this: stop, think, verify.
$1,000. You do it now, madam. Yes,
Right
right
now?
now.
Okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
Full. We should approach all by 5
Perfect.
A USB, or even your personal cell phone, can be infected with viruses without your knowledge. Keep personal devices off company computers and charge devices using wall outlets only.
Hello? What have we here? I wonder who dropped this little guy. Wow, 4 terabytes! Wow, that's great! Okay. All right. All right, little fella. Let's see who you belong to. Okay. Oh. Oh. What the? Looks like you belong to Sid now. Okay, let's take you over there.
Pay close attention to this next section. Phishing is our top threat. But what is phishing exactly? Phishing is a cybercrime in which targets are contacted by email, telephone, or text message by someone posing as a legitimate institution to lure individuals into providing sensitive data such as personally identifiable information, banking and credit card details, and passwords. The information is then used to access important accounts and can result in identity theft and financial loss. Phishing is one of the simplest ways hackers gain access to our network and devices. That's why we all need to stay alert and recognize the warning signs. Here is how.
Detecting phishing emails isn't as easy as it once was. Cybercriminals are using much more sophisticated schemes. This video gives an overview of some of the most popular tactics cybercriminals use, so you can avoid falling victim. Scam emails often contain poor spelling, grammar, and formatting. This could be because the scammer isn't fluent in English, or they're using spelling mistakes to get around spam filters. Phishing emails sometimes include infected attachments, often disguised as a document such as an invoice, report, or receipt. Never open an attachment unless you're expecting it and are sure that the message is from a legitimate sender. Cybercriminals often imitate well-known brands to trick people into divulging their personal information. Don't be deceived. Just because an email looks legitimate doesn't mean it is. Look past the design and closely check the contents. Phishing emails might include links to fake websites that the attacker controls. There may be only subtle differences between the fake website's URL and the legitimate one, so it's important to thoroughly check any link before you click it. These look like legitimate links, but direct to a fake website. You can check by hovering your mouse over the hyperlink, which will display a preview of the real URL. Criminals might pose as someone in an organization, such as the CEO, to target other employees. check the legitimacy of the sender by hovering your cursor over the sender's name, which will show the address the email was sent from. Many organizations use anti-phishing filters that detect and block emails containing suspicious links, words, or phrases. To get around this, criminals use images, which the filters are unable to read. Phishing emails often create a sense of urgency to encourage the recipient to respond straight away. The email may appear to be from a legitimate source, but it's very unlikely they would contact you about an urgent issue via email.
To recap, here's what to watch for in a suspicious email. Check the sender's address. Be cautious of urgent requests. Watch for spelling or grammar mistakes, and review the email signature carefully. Time for a quick challenge. See if you can figure out which email is the fish. If you said both, you're correct. The red boxes highlight the signs of phishing. Did you spot them all? One last challenge. Can you tell which one is the fish? Once again, both are phishing emails. Congrats! You're officially a phishing pro. Don't engage with suspicious emails. No clicking, replying, or downloading. Use the Report Phishing button in Outlook to report all suspicious emails. Remember, use company devices only for work. IT can see every action you take. Think before you click, and never open links or attachments from unknown senders. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Always report suspicious behavior to your manager, director, and/or IT. Your actions make a real difference. Thank you for safeguarding our organization and the people we serve.